interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This way.
There's nothing like seeing killer whales up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this orca encounter will help you better understand this magnificent creature and everything that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Really are a natural wonder.
Larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drag the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Our whales might just be stunning all of you. Our whales take on an active role in their own health and well-being. For example, when they learn to roll over and offer us their tail flukes, our veterinarians can come out and use a vein running just under the skin of those flukes to draw a blood sample. And then that blood sample can be used to make sure our whales are staying healthy. We get these voluntary blood samples 4 times a year. Our whales will also slide out on a scale, allowing us to get their weight. We weigh our whales every single week to make sure that they're staying healthy and also to make sure that our calves, like 3-year-old Maya and 5-year-old Makani, are growing properly. Our whales will even allow us to take a breath sample from their blowholes. All of these behaviors are only possible because of the relationship we've built with our whales day after day here at Seaworld. Now, throughout the presentation, we've talked a lot about the physical characteristics of the whales and their many different behaviors. But now I want to tell you about their personalities, and I want to tell you about this guy's personality in particular. Everyone, this is Nakai. Nakai is a 16-year-old male. He lives here with his younger sister and his younger brother and his niece Amaya, don't you, bud? Yeah. Nakai is a very fun whale to work with. He's very relationship-oriented and provides joy to all of us that get to interact with him. We challenge our whales every day to learn new things, to engage, and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play, right, Nakai? Help keep our orcas in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states.
So I hope you can hear me over the music, but we just got done watching the SeaWorld Orca Encounter show. It's the new show that they've been doing here over the last couple of years, and the way that I refer to it is it's not the SeaWorld show, it's not the killer whales show that you may have grown up, or your parents and your grandparents may have grown up watching. This is a much more educational, much more well-rounded sort of explanation about orcas in the wild, much less stupid whale tricks, basically, and more education and conservation and understanding of them as animals. I understand that this may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I think that if you give the show a chance, you might actually learn something, and it's actually quite enjoyable in learning about how these whales interact with each other in the wild and how they are interacting with each other here at SeaWorld.